Welcome to Exploring Foods with Smitty, my foodies. What we're making today is a no-bake cheesecake. And this is something that you can make that's very, very simple. You don't have to cook it. All you got to do is mix it. So what I'm going to do is get my things together. And when I come back, we're going to be making this very, very simple cheesecake. Okay, so what you're going to be needing for this simple cheesecake is cream cheese, Cool Whip, sweetened condensed milk, and a pie crust. And what I do when I finish getting everything together, oh, sorry, and some freshly squeezed lemon juice. And what I do when I usually finish getting my pie together and set in the refrigerator, I usually top it with some fruit like cherries, strawberries, whatever you'd like to do. So what I'm going to start with is my cream cheese. It's been sitting out all night, so it should be good and room temperature. And this is just a 8-ounce box of cream cheese. You can pick any cream cheese you want. You can go name brand or you can go store brand. It all works the same. So let's open this up, which should be easy to open. Let's get it all opened up. Let's get it in there. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, this is pretty room temperature. So what I'm going to do to my cream cheese is I'm going to add my sweetened condensed milk. Same thing with the sweetened condensed milk. You can use a name brand or just any kind. I've used all kinds of sweetened condensed milk, and they all work the same. So let's go ahead and put all of this in here. And this is just a 14-ounce can. Now, if you want to make a bigger pie, you can just double the recipe, and it'll still work for you. So what I'm going to do is get this all beat up together. Okay, so what I'm going to add to this is some freshly squeezed lemon juice. And I keep lemon juice freshly squeezed in the refrigerator because I use it quite a bit. So let's pour some lemon juice in. There we go. And lemon juice will help your pie set, is what it will do. So let's go ahead and close this back up. There we go. And let's beat in our lemon juice. Okay, so everything has been beaten together. And let that kind of drip off, like so. And then the pie crust that I'm going to use is this. You can use any pie crust you want. Keebler. This just happens to be the Target brand. And it all sets the same. Or you can make your own with graham crackers and butter. But if you're in a hurry like me, I don't have time. Football's on. Okay, so here's my crust. It's just a regular graham cracker crust. So now that this has dripped, what I'm going to do is go ahead, give this a little stir, and as you can see, it's kind of set already. Let me put this down so you can stop looking at me. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to add into here is whipped cream. Again, I'm just going to stir it in. I'm not going to whip it with the mixer because I don't want it to deflate it. So I'm just going to stir it in like so. And as you can see, the whipped cream thickens it up. Now I can add more whipped cream if I'd like, which I might just do. I want it to have a thicker little set. But as you can see, it's already starting to set with just adding that little whipped cream a little bit more. And I like to keep this in the refrigerator, this pie, and then whenever you want something sweet, it's there. Okay, so we've got the whipped cream all incorporated. Let me move this over. So what I'm going to do is to pour my pie mix into my crust. Make sure it's good and incorporated again. Okay, I'm just going to pour it in here like so. When I say easy, I mean easy. Just kind of get it leveled out, like so. Now, if you have any left over, you can put it in the refrigerator in a little container. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and put this into the refrigerator. I usually try to put the top on it. There we go. Just put the top on like so. There we go. And into the refrigerator we go. And now you're ready to finish the rest of your dinner, and this is already ready to go. You can complete this in the morning, the day before, whenever you want. Okay, so when we come back, we'll be having a slice of pie. Okay, so now we are ready to try our cheesecake. Let's get it over here. I just took it out of the refrigerator. Looks like it could be good and set. Let me let this down so that you can see what I'm doing. There. Okay. So this is our cheesecake. And I'm letting it up. Never been a big pie cutter, so don't be surprised if I make a mess. Okay. Let's take the top off. Looks pretty well set. Let's give it a cut. Let's cut this way. And let's cut this way. As I said, I'm not a good pie cutter. So anyway. Let's try to get this out without making a mess. Okay, so let's put that right there. I did a pretty good job. I usually don't do that good of a job. Okay, let's put our pie over here. And then, as I said, you can add various toppings to it. Sometimes I do strawberries. Sometimes I do cherries. So here we go. Let's put some cherries on there. And if you want, you can add extra whipped cream. But I'm not going to do that. So let's get a... Okay, so here's our pie. Doesn't it look delicious? Yes, buddy. Okay, let's give it a taste. And I did go ahead and put a little whipped cream on, you know, just to beef up the taste. So let's get a little taste of it. And like I said, this is the most easiest no-bake cheesecake that you can make. Good as usual. So, thank you for joining Exploring Foods with Smitty. Thank you for exploring no-bake cheesecake with me. Like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.